What's up, guys? Shay here with a bit of an apology. I just realized I uploaded the back nine of my return round to Tinicum Park Disc Golf Course and didn't include my final thoughts. So all during the round, you heard me mention all these things I was going to talk about, and then I never did. So sorry about that. I've uploaded it now so you can catch those. But one important update. I spoke to a volunteer at the course who's been working there for a long time, and he said turf tee pads are coming. Now, normally I would say I've heard this before. I don't believe it, or I'll believe it when I see it. But given who this man is, he's very reputable. I am very optimistic, and if this comes true, that'll be such a big improvement to this course. So here's hoping it works out. Now, back to Pat Shea for his final thoughts. And that'll do it for my return round at Tinicum Park Disc Golf Course. Guys, that bogey on 16 is still in my head. I mean, the drive wasn't that great. I was talking to the gentleman next to the tee pads, not really focused in, but that upshot was so simple, and I just was real lazy with it. And then I let the headwind scare me on the putt and didn't even give it a proper attempt, didn't get over the rim at all, and just gave away a real easy, clean round. And I love to shoot clean, but -1, not terrible. Overall, it's a bomber's course out there, and they're making it even longer with this new layout. Now, at the beginning of the round, I talked about not coming back to Tinkham for a while, and there were some reasons. And then I was going to talk about it during the round, but just while playing, I was so focused on taking care of my elbow, my shoulder, and throwing all these long shots. I forgot to do so, so might as well cover it now. So, some quick history of Tinicum. It's actually the first course designed by the Bucks County Disc Golf Alliance. And, they put the baskets in, and they went with natural tee pads to figure things out. And then when they were ready to go with permanent tee pads, they went to the local government to get permission and just hit a bureaucratic wall, just unending runaround. And it just got so frustrating, the club eventually abandoned the course and moved over to Tyler, where it now resides. And just, it's been a problem for years. It's kind of a joke in the community. Every 2 to 3 years, somebody pops up in chat saying, I know people in the local government, we can get this done. What do we got to do to get tee pads at Tinicum? And we just tagged them on a post from 2 to 3 years ago where somebody said the exact same thing, and it still never gets done. It just feels like the local government doesn't view or doesn't think it's worth investing in disc golf. During the round, I pointed out the barn, which is a good venue for weddings and other events. You got the polo fields. There's camping at Tinicum. All of those generate revenue for the park through permits and reservations, and disc golf's a free activity. So I don't think they don't see the value in it, sadly. Speaking of camping, that's been an issue for disc golf in the past as well. I think it was D-Town Disc Golf tried to run the Tinicum Open years ago, and they booked the date like a year in advance and kept going to local government like monthly, saying like, hey, we still good? Hey, we still good? Hey, we still good? Said, yeah, you're good. And day of the event, there's campers in the fairways with a permit to be there. Like, it's a big, not really incentivizing for TDs to want to run events there when they're not guaranteed the venue even when they reserve it. And then I think TDs were also told they're not allowed to vend within the park. So as you know, TDs usually bring a pop-up store with them, and they make a good amount of their money at events by selling discs. If you can't do that, what's really the incentive? So it's really hard to get events at Tinicum. And then, like I said, it's really hard to get attached to a course when it's not really appreciated, at least from the government level. Like, there's not that backing behind it. Now, there is a group that's coalesced around the course, especially after COVID, and they're changing the course up. They're changing the layout a bit, so they are making moves to make the course different, which is great. And here's hoping they can somehow get over that hurdle of local government that no one's been able to clear before, and get some proper tee pads there. Just, it would really enhance the experience. It would also be a big safety improvement. It's really hard to try to throw max distance off of gravel or off of grass, so tee pads would be great. Personally, I would love to see short tee pads, like 100 to 200 feet shorter from where we're currently throwing, because I think that would take this course from just a bomber's paradise and make it more accessible to the public, which would get more people from the community into the park to play disc golf. And those are the people who elect the local government officials, who would have some leverage over them to say, hey, we want tee pads, and maybe get that project done. So that would be my suggestion. I think that would just, bring more people into the park to play disc golf and put it more to the forefront of the officials' minds. So that's my suggestion. But overall, it's still a beautiful park. I do need to try and get back up there more. It's just a pain for me because it's like an hour away, and there is no good like direct route to get there. It's a lot of back roads. That being said, the area is also beautiful, guys. So if you get the chance, go visit Northern Bucks County. It's really colonial. There's beautiful views. You go through all these old towns, beautiful views over the river, over the canals. It's a great place, and Tinicum Park has great views in and of itself. So definitely worth checking out. So, it's been my return round, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. And with that, I want to say thank you for all your support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care.
Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.